Welcome back to the Dusty Boots podcast. I'm lucky enough to have Josh Ross join me. I'm not going to study your name like I did at Riding Hearts, mate.
Hey, it's all right. You got it figured out now. We're doing good.
I don't have to repeat it 10 times.
It's
Thanks for
all
joining
good.
me, mate. It's good to catch up again. We obviously caught up at Riding Hearts in 2024, and a lot of things have happened since then.
Yes, sir. No, it's been really cool to see it, everything that's gone on, and I'm just super excited to come back in
Yeah,
2024.
definitely. I think we chatted about Aussies and how the Canadians would party much alike, and I think you really fell in love with that when you come over for Riding Hearts. But
Yeah.
now to be on that CMC lineup for 2026, that must be pretty exciting to come back.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited to party, hang out, try to behave and be a good guy while I'm there. So
Yeah, I know we had a lot of fun at Riding Hearts in 2024. We had a few beers while we watched Riley Green's set. That was a lot of fun. I think
Yes,
you
sir.
really immersed yourself into the Aussie culture when you're over here, not just with your stage presence, but also after being on the stage, you had a bit of fun as well.
Yeah, no, it's always cool to that night we got to stand out in the crowd and have some drinks and fans would come up and say hello, take a photo and yeah, it's so great. I'm just so grateful that I get to, go to different parts of the world and get to play music. And the fact that people know my songs is, absolutely crazy. And just looking forward to coming back and seeing what you guys have been listening to in the last, year and a bit, and especially with having the album out. So really looking forward to that.
Do you reckon there's a song since last time you might have released that you think the crowd are going to sing along to, or are you still going to shock you when they sing along to one?
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it'd be interesting to see if people, have been listening to the album. They're gonna pick songs up off that because we'll be playing a lot of new stuff off the record. Really looking forward to "Hate How You Look." I know it's doing well there, and I'm excited to see, how you guys receive that, and yeah, just excited to be with the party people.
Yeah, definitely. I think I predicted that you were coming. I did a CMC prediction early days, and I sort of jumped on a few live streams where people popped up, and your single again got number one. And I was sort of just seeing a live stream, and I was on there peppering you with the Dusty Boots podcast page. I was like, when you come back to Australia, when you come back to Australia, and you did let
Yeah,
slip. You're like, oh, I've got something big coming for Australia soon. And as
yeah,
soon as you
yeah.
said that, I was like, yep, has to be CMC because I think Australia is like number three on your charts outside of the US and Canada.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's my most listeners outside of those two places, which is obviously just here in North America. So it's cool to travel, 13, 16 hours or whatever the flight is and be in a place that is not anywhere close to home, but feels like so good and the fans are so good. I love just obviously the climate and the culture there and excited to spend some time, hopefully get out to the ocean a little bit. Everybody's been telling me that I need to try fishing too while I'm there. So hopefully get to do that.
Get on a fishing charter, mate.
Yeah.
The Riding Hearts, your energy, as I sort of said before on the stage, was we seen you in Melbourne. It was unbelievable. Is it something that sort of the fans now can expect for CMC? Is that real stage presence from you at Riding Hearts again?
Yeah, I feel like, that's something that I've really, been leaning into more and I just get more comfortable with every show I play. I mean, I still feel like I'm a very new artist in that sense and I'm new to Australia, I would still say and just definitely do that. Play some of the songs that may be a little more meaningful, but definitely when we have those shorter sets, depending on how long they are, it's meant to be a party, it's meant to be fun and I'll definitely bring that energy.
I definitely know you said in our interview last time, mate, when we sat down Riding Hearts, you want that good weather in Australia, and you reckon we get that good weather. CMC
Yeah.
is one of them things where you do get that stinking hot weather, so hopefully you'll enjoy it.
Perfect. The hotter the better. I'm in.
When you were over here last time, you're on the Single Again tour. With that, you obviously were back home not long after that to continue that tour, and then that song from that album reached number one. So when that come out, I was absolutely beyond excited. Not for you to get number one, also, but you were wearing the Dusty Boots hat, mate, like a champion.
I appreciate it. It's like I was saying, it's still one of my favorite hats. It's in my I keep like a collection in my bedroom closet that's like the hats that I wear on a daily basis, and that's one of the ones. I mean, just it's a good hat and it's good vibes. It brings back good memories too. I think that a lot of the times I wear hats, it's like based on, the memories that I have in that hat. So I'm excited to definitely be repping that when I come back over.
Definitely, mate. We might have to give you a couple more by then. We've actually got
That's
some
right.
footy shorts now, so we might have to get you in a pair of footy shorts also.
Okay, here we go. Let's go.
I find it hard with artists. Some artists don't like wearing shorts. A lot of artists like wearing jeans.
I mean, I'm a shorts guy, especially when the weather's hot. I'll maybe wear, still jeans on stage, but shorts off stage for sure.
Love it. That single again reached number one on country radio. in America, and I think it was the first time a Canadian and got it in about 30 years. So that would have been a pretty special moment for you.
Yeah, super cool. I mean, it's obviously been really grateful to have the support of Canada, no matter where I go in the world. So that's been really, really incredible, and it's always fun to go back to Canada. So it's been cool. It's been cool to have that happen in the U.S. and that was always kind of a goal. My goal has always been just be an international artist, whether that's America, the UK, Australia. I just want to be able to play around the world, and to get that recognition has been awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Is there sort of with that single again, obviously getting that number one, was there a place you were, or were you sort of just off stage when you found that out? Were you with everyone? Were you at home?
I was in my bunk. I was in my bunk sleeping, and I got woken up. I think I was in a place called Nebraska in the U.S. And yeah, my tour manager woke me up, and I was on a Zoom call like this, and there was about like 70 people on the Zoom call, and I had a shot of Jack Daniels at probably 10 a.m. and started my day off. So pretty cool. It's just so many people involved. So I'm always so proud of just everybody else too that has helped me get here.
Yeah. Did you have a tour that night?
We did. We played a show that night, which was
Yeah,
cool.
there would have been very high energy.
Yeah, no, it was definitely cool just to announce, that this is my first, US number one, and to have shows around that song doing that was really cool.
I think we always talk about sport and that and getting that number one spot, whether it's winning that premiership flag or getting the Olympic medal or something like that. I think when you get that number one, you get really hungry for that next number one. So I'm sure you're really looking out for the next one already.
Yeah, right now we got Hate How You Look, and it's doing really well, and it's been moving along. And yeah, as soon as you get one, you're like, all right, what do I got to do to get another one? And again, it's my goal is to be here for 20, 30 years and playing music, and longevity to me is really important. So hopefully continue success at radio, and then obviously with streaming and all that kind of stuff too.
100%, mate. Love to hear it. The big thing was last year you won the CMA International Artist of the Year, so that sort of shows that you don't just stick at home and you get around. Something like that,
Yeah,
an award to get that, it's proven in Australia, mate, when you come over here, what you can do on stage. So it's like well worthy of getting that award.
appreciate that. Yeah, no, it was cool to be surprised from Luke Bryan there on the red carpet at CMAs, and then yeah, again, like just always want to play wherever music can take me in the world. I just want to be able to go and play shows, and to get that recognition for being an international artist is really awesome.
Yeah, definitely. The you got a heap of new hits, as you just sort of said with the album, but there was a recent collaboration with "Wanna Get Drunk," nah nah nah. That sort of song in making the eight at Riding Hard, you told us that your biggest inspiration was Akon.
Akon.
So it's something like that, that collaboration. What's that mean to you?
I mean, it's just a full circle moment for me. My brother and sister are older than I, and I grew up listening to a lot of Akon, and probably know a lot of his songs and records more than any other records. And really cool to rewrite one of his songs. I wasn't sure if he was going to want to be on it or not. Obviously, to have him say yes, and to write his own verse, and just really cool to hear that for the first time. Then we got to shoot the music video together, and just such a full circle moment. So it was definitely special, fun, and it's one of those party songs. We'll definitely be playing that one. So.
Yeah, can't wait for it. And I think like over the 2000s, people growing up in Australia, that song was very iconic, I think. So to be able to recreate an iconic song is pretty cool.
Oh, I'm excited. No, I'm excited to play it and see the fans' reaction.
I reckon the crowd will get behind that one. A
Right.
part of the album later tonight, also that song is. It's an extremely well wrote album that I've been listening to it on and off over the last little bit since it's come out, and absolutely love. Like I think there's 15 songs on there,
Correct. Yeah.
and really well written.
Thank you. Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I just wanted to have a balance of songs that people could relate to, whether it be up tempo and fun or the emotional stuff. And yeah, it's been great.
I think you slot into the country scene perfect. It doesn't matter whether it's in Australia or all over the world with like that tempo of music because you're not just that full tempo all the time. You got different tempos of songs.
Yeah, again, that goes to the influences. You think about the Akon song, it's like, I grew up listening to pop music, to rock music, traditional country, everything. And I wanted to put a record out where I felt like we could go from a song like Hate How You Look that feels, more rock into a song that's scared of getting sober, that's more traditional country. And then we have songs like Drunk Right Now that are collaborations and fun stuff, and just show that there's depth to who I am as a person. And it's not just one thing for sure.
Yeah, 100%. 160 shows, I think you told us when we did Ride and Heart you tried to do in 2024. I'm not sure how many you ended up finish up doing.
Yeah, I think we were 172 or something like that.
Yeah, unbelievable. What are we sitting at in 2025?
Right now we're definitely over 100. Definitely won't beat it. We won't beat it this year. But we'll see. Next year is shaping up to be, I think even more than 2024. So we'll see. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited to kick it off. We got a bunch of dates at the beginning of the year in Canada, and then some other stuff that hasn't been announced before we come to Australia. But just looking forward to yeah, a lot of shows next year.
Yep. And we look forward to it when you get over here for CMC, mate. And as I said, you got a taste of it for Riding Hearts. I guess Riding Hearts is the city country version of a big festival over here. And then CMC has been a staple of country music festivals over many years. I think since early, mid 2000, about 15, I reckon, when it started at the Hunter Valley and then continues on. So I think once you get to that, you'll probably get blown away seeing the CMC crowd.
I like that. I've heard all the crazy stories, and yeah, dude, I'm really excited to get there and see everybody.
Heard all the crazy stories. You just want to have some yourself.
I'll be trying to, I'll be definitely making some for sure.
No worries, mate. Well, it's good to catch up. Not long
Okay,
before you're back over here a few months ago now. Look forward to having a beer with you again, a bit of a laugh, and we'll probably catch up for a chat again then.
100%, brother. Good seeing you, Liam.
Thanks, mate.